Hello everyone. In this session, we will try to understand Java switch. Switch is another conditional statement that is supported along with if, else. So those statements along with that, switch is another conditional statement. We will see the syntax of switch and also in what scenarios we should use switch. So we will try to understand that. And then we will take one real-time example to cover all the conditional statements. Okay, there are break and continue. Like mainly break is one thing used in switch. Okay, we will try to see how this works. But continue we will look at in different. Even these two will come in different concepts. Like yeah, we will see in the future videos also. Yeah, for now, let's go to the code editor. I have already created one class for switch demo. And here we will first look at the syntax. So the syntax is okay, and then case. So case here, okay, we will. It's not one, but yeah, we will just put in. So there can be multiple cases. So like that, we can have a case n. Okay. So if not, here, okay. So the input. Okay. So here the default logic, if no case is like match, then we will go here. Okay. So yes, for okay here it is giving syntax error because so inside this here it is not the boolean value. Like it should not be the boolean value. Only supported values are integer, strings, and enums. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So let's take an example. Okay. If given okay, for example, uh, department. Okay, suppose okay, or else there is a branch. Like when you do any course, like suppose engineering, there is something called branch. Like in engineering, there will be different branches or courses. Like in engineering, there can be multiple courses or department or branch. So, okay, let's take department. So here we can have a computer science or a IT or electronics and okay, electronics and electrical. So these are three different, for example, four branches, and we want to check condition like so here this can be string. Okay, so string is another data type. This is one of the data type. It stores a sequence of characters. Character is a single letter here. So CSC, for example, we have taken, and here, okay, here we are checking only these departments are supported. Okay, so okay, for example, if it is CSC, what we want to tell like Okay, and we want to return in real time scenario, practical scenario. So department code, suppose it is different for each. Uh, so 101 is the department code for CSC. Okay, and similarly, if it is EC, okay, so department is EC and code is 2. Similarly, okay, we can have two more cases. Okay, that is triple E and IT. And you can't give a like duplicate here, so that will give warning. Okay, 0304. And so these are the departments that are uh, available in this like college or whatever in this case. And if anything else is given, that case it should give warning, for example. So here the department is unknown and code is not available. For example, code also is unknown. Okay. Now let's try to run this code. What it will print. So the Java program starts running from here and executes, like it will go top down. Okay, let's try to run this. So you see it is printing everything. This is not correct. So that's why we have a break. The Java, like the switch should also have a break after each block of code. And you might have observed some difference here, or you might have a doubt like in if or if else there is a open brace and close brace. So why we don't have here in for a switch case? Because this is a behavior of we can have or like okay, let's run this with braces. Okay, since we put break, it is breaking, but let's not put and let's run. You can keep open close brackets just to have a like clear differentiation, but ideally it is not needed even though there are multiple statements. When it comes to if else, you can't have, you should, means it will give error like uh, because there are two statements, so we should have open and close. If there is only one single statement, in that case it will not fail for if else. I mean either it or if else or anything. Even for else also, if there is only one single line block of code, single line code, then we don't need to keep this open and close parenthesis. Okay. So yeah, that is about that. And here we need to put break to stop processing the next conditions if that condition matches. If that case is valid, we just need to execute that block and we don't want to go further. Like no need to check other cases. And there are cases where you want to check either this or this. In that case, you can remove this so that these two will execute. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's run this. Now, since we give CSC, it is giving department is this and department code. Suppose let's give IT. Okay, so here IT. If you give IT 2, because it is not a valid one, so it is given unknown. So here you can do same thing using if else if, correct? In a different way. In a different way, that is using equals. So directly equals, there will not be any greater than less than. If it is sim direct equals, that case we can use if else. We can simply like if department equal to CSC, then we can put this. Let's if yeah, if department equal to EC, and like even this is syntactically correct. If else is also correct, else if also correct. No need to have else always. If you don't want, we no need to put. Okay, so if you run this and put CLC, we should see 2 times this result because this is also valid. This is also valid. So here we got the result as expected. You can see here why we moved from like if else to here because this is more readable. If you see, this is more structured compared to else. Every time you have to compare. Here, there will be only string or integer. Like here, it is simply string. So we just the condition here directly like this. And okay, yeah, that is how. Suppose, for example, we are just hard coding here. There can be like any website where you will enter the value and under like in the server side there will be this code and then instead of printing here that will return to the web page back the department code. In that case, this will be used in a real-time project. Okay, so that is about Java Switch and example for Java Switch. Okay, yeah. So this is more readable. That is a major advantage of a Switch. This is how it is. Even you can suppose. Okay, I will just give you an problem. Suppose if the input is character. Okay, output should be tell whether it is vowel. Vowel or not. Okay, about the spelling. Okay, so we have vowels and normal letters. So we need to tell whether given character is vowel or not. So basically, vowel means if the letter is A or E or O, U. So if any given letter is this, then that will be a vowel. So I'm just giving you. You can try like this. So instead of string input, we are putting char, and yeah, you can check that using yeah, same switch logic. We can do even very easy methods also for to illustrate the switch. I'm just taking this example. But when we do any real-time project, uh, we should understand like if there is anything, something like any constants comparison or like based on this, we need to return something. So that time, this is useful. The switch is useful. Okay. Yeah. So that is all about Java switch.